Oh, my name is Jobless.
Where I go start your conversation, Seth? I don't know, because you nah the industry sit down in front of me like this. See, I think the best way to start is I'll do a formal introduction, because then we kick the conversation from there. Maybe you should just do it. Your name, what you do, and we kick it from there.
Okay, my name is Makinde Aziz. I'm a blogger and let me put it as serial online
Entrepreneur.
like
Yeah,
that.
I need you to say in, because I don't want to lose anything in
Okay.
the conversation.
Okay.
You CEO of Naijaloaded.
Yes.
Naijaloaded is like one of the main hub when it comes to Nigerian music,
Okay.
and you've done so much for this industry.
Thank you very
And
much.
apart from the things you've done, you've seen the transition
Okay.
from the days of the remedies
Yes, definitely.
to what it is
what it is
right now. So there's no way you want to talk about what's going on in this industry that they will not talk about you. But you've been so invisible. Nobody really know you as a person, but your brand is
I
like
understand.
there's top 3
Yeah.
when it comes to music blogging in Nigeria. How have you been able to keep it afloat since that time till now?
Well, I don't think we are doing anything. It's just understanding the culture and the system itself, and just trying to position yourself properly. So it's not as if we are doing any rocket science or anything, but I've studied the Nigerian music industry, and I think when it comes to online promotion, I understand a bit of it, and we're just trying to position ourselves there. We are not trying to do too many things, but the little ones we are putting our hands into, I think we know how to do it
Very well.
So it has in the last decade we've tried to keep it going, and it has been fine. And then this decade too, we are bringing in a lot of things and doing some little things to stay afloat this decade. So I don't think there's any magic behind what we are doing, but we know we are doing something.
Okay.
That is it.
How did you come about the idea of having a platform like that?
Okay. It started when I was in Lagos State Polytechnic then. So actually the world is going digital now. Everybody is doing streaming now. It's fine, and it's fine. And we are also trying to position ourselves too, because so we can still remain in business during this era.
All right, yeah.
So we started then, like there is no platform that does music, that distribute music to Nigerians excellently then. So I think some international platforms are doing it, and most people running those platforms are actually based abroad. And I'm always a fan of local solution to local problems. So we created Naijaloaded then, with the aim of actually letting Nigerians in Nigeria and Nigerians in diaspora have access to this content, so they can consume it and actually know what is coming out from their, like there's no platform that was following the music industry in terms of content.
Yes.
And that was the main aim of Naijaloaded then, and that is what we've stick to. And at some point, okay, just the way the Fuji music is now, there's no platform that is actually following what is happening there. So we took upon the hip hop. We said, okay, good. If Olamide should drop any new content now, this is where you can get it.
Yeah.
This is where you can find it. And that is what we've been doing, and that is just what we've been doing, getting access to this content. That's
But going back to the base, how did you, because at that time you guys started with downloading.
Yeah, definitely.
You can download songs on your.
Definitely.
How did you know that was the future?
That was during the emergence of mobile. Then phone was still very new. The consumption, then we used to have MP3 players, and then I was actually small too. So let me go back to the very beginning. I used to have a player then. I'll go to all these roadside guys. They will collect the memory card of the player or connect this thing, put songs
music there, then give it
we
back
pay,
to you. Yeah, they
and
give it
then
back
we
to
go
you.
back
Yeah.
home. Then I was like, okay, that means you have to be in a particular location to get access to this content. Why can't we just do it in such a way that, okay, if Olamide should have a new song, all what we have to do is they send it to me, I put it on the blog, and
people can
people
actually
in Calabar, people in Ibadan,
and
people in
download it.
Sokoto can actually consume those content without having to travel down or
To the
transfer.
spot,
Even
yeah.
then, it was only Bluetooth. How many people knows how to transfer through emails or through
Yeah,
WhatsApp? So
yeah.
it was just Bluetooth, and you cannot Bluetooth has a range. So
Yeah.
I can't sit here and send song to somebody in
Yeah,
Ibadan.
it has
But
to be
with
one-on-one.
internet, we were able to break across. Like you can be in Ibadan, you can be in US right now and have access to this content.
Yeah.
I can be in deep down Ilorin and have access to this content, and that was how I felt. So I actually saw a problem. And we built a solution for it, and that was how Naijaloaded started.
Yeah, there was a time that I knew that I believe it was maybe Unilag students
Okay.
that they were having issues with admission or something.
Okay.
That was in early days of Naijaloaded. I don't even know if you remembered that if you want to get the information of what's going on in school, you have to go to Naijaloaded. You were feeding information outside music. Do you remember that?
Yes, actually, that was true. So Naijaloaded at some point doubled as it has a forum, and
Okay.
We have a platform for blog, and then we have forum. Information is not so. Me now, you can be a music person and also have very strong interest in music, in football.
Yes.
So now I'm not a fan of building a platform that suits some set of people. I actually wanted to build Naijaloaded. That was why we did not have anything music related in the name of the brand.
Naijaloaded. Yes.
So now we can do this. We can do this. So we can have 4 different niche we want to
Tap in. Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are already using Naijaloaded. Now, if Unilag should start selling their post-UTME form, how do Nigerians get access to these things? And the number of people going to Unilag website is small compared to the number of people coming to
Nigeria.
So we use our platform now to disseminate informations that would have just received a little attention.
Yeah.
We use our platform to amplify them, and that was what Naijaloaded does. So we now started using the kind of numbers we were getting, people consuming content, people consuming normal news. We are now trying to get all these numbers and say, okay, these people are interested in music and they are also interested in getting information about the institution they want to go into. So we use Naijaloaded as an avenue to have those people under one umbrella. You can consume content, you can listen to songs, you can even debate, you can argue about content on our platform, because if you should drop a new song now, I don't think there's any platform that gives them that avenue for them to hear their opinion about that content.
Yes.
Bless this content where you drop, it makes sense past the other one. It no make sense reach the previous one. People want to talk, people want to review, people want to let you know how good or how bad this new content is. And as at then, there's no platform actually focusing on those things.
Yeah, I believe it was almost the same time. Not Just Okay was.
Yeah, we
out there.
Naijaloaded met. We met Not Just Okay in the system.
Yes, but Not Just Okay was not a Nigerian platform then.
Yes.
Although they put Nigerian content out, but
Definitely.
I know VA was in Houston or something at that point.
I know.
So it was at that time. I think one of the biggest blog at that time was Linda.
Yeah.
Was Linda. So there are just few places that you could go to and get all those information. But at the point, anything music related was just Naijaloaded, Naijaloaded. And you were able to pull it off. At the point, I'm very sure your database would have been exhausted. You'd have to expand.
A whole lot of time. Like, as at that time, we're having too much traffic that even our server could not contain. When we try as much as possible to move to something bigger, the resources we have financially is not able to. We couldn't afford moving to a bigger server. So then we now had to have a kind of map, a kind of how we want to work. So most times we don't work during the day. So we can put in a lot of we don't work because the traffic will be too much.
Yeah.
And if we try to work, we might not even have access to the back end. It will just keep loading, and it will fail.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where we now have a lot of resources. We now went for a bigger server that could contain 10 million people simultaneously without any issues. So that was how we now started becoming robust. We got more servers, we were able to get more hands, and then we started putting things together, and we can contain any amount of users.
Yes. Yeah. So the platform itself.
Okay.
At what point do you know that, oh, it is profitable?
Like, let me be sincere with you. The business kickstarted almost immediately. Yes, because when we started, we did not have access to upcoming artists, so it was just the big boys.
Names. Yeah.
But then the platforms distributing this content were not much, so we came in and we only have access to the big names. Then immediately the upcoming saw that, okay, this platform is doing well. They came closer and they were like, okay, the way you posted this person's song, I want my own content posted on the platform too. And then I checked. I was still new. I don't understand how to charge, and I don't know if I should charge. But then I reached out to some blogs too, and they were like, okay, submit your content, then pray. A whole lot of top platforms. Then when I came, that is what they do. Yeah. And the thing is, these people actually wanted to make money, but they don't want the general public to see that they want to make money. So they were trying to just disguise. So what I noticed was I was already paying a huge amount of money for server and all that and stuff. Do I have to lie? Do I have to keep faking it? I'm still a young boy. I was in school then. I just started school. Okay, I just decided, okay, let me even put an amount to it, and I did, and I make sure how to reach us was as basic as possible. And people then started reaching out.
Wow.
Makinde, okay, I want you to post my new song. We posted it. Okay, Makinde, apart from posting it, I want, if anybody should open Nigerian and they want to listen to the top artist song, I want my own songs now to be listed on that song. So that was how we now started coming up with different promotional packages. So now imagine you listening to, if we post jobless content now, the amount of people that want to listen to it is going to be huge compared to posting an unknown name. Now, an unknown name is now going to, we are now going to add the unknown artist into the content of jobless, because we know this one is going to receive attention. Then at the end of the content, we can now put something like, did you enjoy this jobless new content?
Watch this.
You can also watch this too. You will like it. So we now started looking at, okay, if we put any content under our recommended songs, it's getting a lot of attentions. Why can't we just turn this into a promotional package? So if you are listening to Olamide, Reminisce, any of those top artists, if you are listening to their content, you have some new names you don't know. But then it was like we were having a conversation with our audience. And they trusted it. Like, they trusted us. Like, are you done listening to this song? Also listening to this song too. You won't regret it. So it was just like we were talking to the audience. We were controlling the audience, and anything we tell them to do is what they do. So
at that point, you know that even when you guys started, the internet was not as slick as it is now. And I know that being an entrepreneur in Nigeria is double work, right? And there is no internet, and you still went ahead and start an online business, and it still blossom. You should be a national treasure, bro.
I understand your point. Actually.
Yeah, because for you to have that vision that this thing can work in a country with no internet,
and then sincerely, that was why I said we should have. It pays to have a local solution to local problems. You can't just sit in Silicon Valley or sit down somewhere and you want to understand
how it works
in
Nigeria.
A lot of factors are going to frustrate you.
Yes.
So just imagine, like, you see somebody post, please, Netflix login, who will share with me, do this, do that. People are willing to pay, but they don't have a working. They have a working ATM that works, but most of these ATM does not work on these
international platforms.
That is why you see Nigerians beg sometimes. Not that they don't have money, they don't have money, they have the money to do it. So I think me being in Nigeria and having a platform like Nigeria actually open up a lot of things to me, and I'm never afraid to starting a new business again. Anything that has to do with internet. Once you can do some basic things, you don't have to do major updates. Some little updates is going to set you apart and take you further than your competitors. So being in Nigeria, we understand one thing, that the internet was terrible.
Yes.
Now, me as a content creator, a platform owner, it's one of my most important tool is to have a very strong internet. On the other hand, you as a consumer, it is not your primary assignment to have a good internet. You're only consuming.
Yes.
So now, if I'm putting content on Nigeria, I can need a very strong internet to just put it out.
To upload.
But maybe you do something else. You don't really have strong internet. You don't care. Now, how do you consume content on a platform like yours?
Yes.
We need to now minimize every of the resources, so you don't end up not having access to our content. Now, if an artist should send me a song now, like, okay, Makinde, the artist pays and they send in their content. Sometimes they will send an image of up to 10 megabytes. Even as it is
in size,
today, even as it is today,
yeah.
Trying to open a 10 megabyte image online is still sometimes difficult. Even with internet everywhere now, it's still very
even
difficult.
with the better internet, it's still
Now,
heavy.
As a platform, then what we did was we try as much as possible to optimize those 7 megabyte image to like 30-40 kilobytes.
Reduce the sizes.
We have softwares, we have a lot of tools that we can use to
bring it down.
Once we bring it down, you send in an MP3. Maybe your producer is a producer, and what is going to send to you might send the highest quality of MP3 to you. But then every player out there, every music player, once you play 128 kbps on them, they will still sound well.
Yeah.
So why are you sending? So sometimes they will send an audio of 40 megabytes to you. So we will now optimize it down to 3.5 megabytes. Now, once we post this thing on Naijaloaded, anybody with even terrible internet will be able to load up this page to be able to stream and download easily on Naijaloaded. But then when you check our competitors, they will put the 7 megabyte up like that because they are in advanced country where the internet is very solid. Yeah. So it's not going to be a pain in the neck for them to upload 7 megabytes. And then when they want to upload the MP3 too, they will upload 30 MB easily, no issues. Yeah. And then when they are done with their work, then they will move on to the next thing. But then you see the consumer complaining and crying.
That this thing is.
And you know images. Once you open a web, you don't request for the image to open. It opens automatically with the content.
Yes.
But the audio, you can decide to play or not to play. So those ones are going to load based on your own actions. Now, imagine putting a 10 megabyte on the page that is meant to load automatically. You just see that if the image does not finish loading, the content does not load, and people will now start waiting. Internet users are the most impatient set of people in the world. So if your blog does not load up in less than 2 seconds or 3 seconds, they're gone. So now with this little optimization we do as part of our culture, we are able to now get a lot of people who are having issues with other platforms come to our own platforms and enjoy content. And they will tell you. And then internet was very expensive. So if I'm downloading one jobless content and it's 40 megabytes, I might likely download just one and I'm gone. But on Naijaloaded, you see one is 4 MB. So I will use 40 megabytes to download 10 songs on Naijaloaded rather than use 40 megabytes to download one song on the other website. So that was the little, and I think it was because I was putting out content using a language I understand, and
you understand the situation of your people and people that download. Wow.
So I went for a seminar. Somebody was asking, Makinde, how have you been able to do it? And we've seen a lot of platforms come in and go, and these people, they have money, even more than you. And I said yes. But the thing is, they have an idea that would have worked and it's going to work. But then when they get to the end, the payment part, maybe they will just say pay with PayPal on a Nigerian platform. It's going to be dead on arrival. So sometimes having that understanding your people and your environment is going to really help you make better decisions when creating a product. That is it. That is it.
There was a time I read that you had offers like some I don't know if it's a foreign company or a local company. They wanted to buy the platform. Yes. There was a time they wanted to buy it for $1 million.
Yes, that's true.
And you refused to sell.
Yes, that's true. I was in 2011 then. So somebody told me, I actually just called somebody up and I said, I'm tired, I'll set this thing off. And the person was like, okay, wait, if they give you that amount of money at your age, what do you want to use it for? And I said, I don't have anything to do. If I should get hold of that money, I will do it. And that person was telling me, there are things those people are saying that you're not seeing.
That is why they want to buy it for that much.
But I did not sell because I believe I can make that amount of money.
That's close to 10 years ago.
No, I think it was 8 years. Okay,
close to that's like 7 years ago, and they were offering you $1 million on that platform. How much is that platform worth now?
I don't know. I don't evaluate, but I've seen a lot of brands.
Are you freaking kidding
I've seen
me?
a lot of brands come closer now that they are doing almost the same thing that we are doing, and they were like, okay, Makinde, even if you don't want to sell, let's do this.
There was a time I read again that there was a time they were offering you maybe $3 million for 50%.
Yes. Well, I said I don't want to do 50%. I want to do something so I can still have control over the business.
Wow.
Yes.
And you declined?
Yes, now.
As a Nigerian, that
Yes.
kind of money?
Yes, now. It's not as if I don't want money. I want money. But the thing is, all this while I was in school, and I never had a team. It was just controlled by myself and 2 other people. And I felt, okay, what if we now have a team of 30, 40 people, and this person is paying attention to this on a daily basis? Then we should be able to make money now. And I'm going to tell you for free that I'm happy I did not sell at that time, because I think we have access to the raw data, and then I can point a whole lot of Nigerians doing well that they actually started using Nigerian, like they grew up from Nigerian. So now we are now more structured into entertainment and news and music, but as at then we are doing a lot of tech stuff that some boys have been able to say, okay, I want to become a developer, I want to become a UI UX designer, I want to be a graphic designer, and they are doing
so of them came on board.
well. So Nigerian was like a go-to place for every Nigerian at one point. So I never felt I should sell it. I was enjoying it. If I have any opinion in my mind, I don't have friends to talk to. I will just put it on Nigeria and I will get good response that will help me make decisions. So Nigeria is like my own playground. I don't have access to playing, so I use Nigeria to play. So the response from Nigeria is what actually helped me in making decisions on other part of my own life. So that's why I said I'm not going to sell.
Wow. Yes. So in the advent of this new way of music now, which is we've moved from streaming. We've moved from downloading to streaming now.
Excellently.
Okay. Which is more profitable?
Okay, good. I'm not going to shy away from the part that I know the music industry is.
Please send me with my phone.
I'm not going to shy away from the fact that the music is moving away from downloading to streaming. And I'm going to tell you, at some point, we stop making a whole lot of content downloadable on Naijaloaded, and we are still doing more numbers than platforms that are streaming. So I think in 2019,
no, that's not clear. You stopped
in 2019. Let me give you a statistic. In 2019, there was a tech influencer. His name is Fisayo Fosudo.
Okay,
Fisayo posted something on Twitter, and that thing was meant to I don't know if I should say it was meant to ridicule Nigerian or to ridicule myself.
Oh yeah?
I don't know, but he's actually the guy is actually a very good person. I met him 2 weeks ago, and the way we talked, I know he does not have any problem with me. But when I saw that thing, I was kind of not so cool with myself. But when I now got the response at the end of the day, I was just happy, like, wow. So what is meant to break me actually made me. So
what did he post?
So he posted something in 2019. How do you consume music in Nigeria?
Okay.
Apple Music, Audiomack, Spotify. He wrote them. And when he got to Nigeria, he used an emoji like. He used that emoji, and I was like, I was not happy. So at the end of the day, after 48 hours, the poll came to an end, and Nigeria came number 1. We got 38%.
Wow.
And Apple Music got 36%. Spotify, another one, they shared the remaining. And I was like, no, I had to put this up. And I posted it on my page. I posted it on Naijaloaded. I posted it everywhere. Like, you guys just need to see this. So he used Naijaloaded as an umbrella for music blog. So instead of saying Naijaloaded and mentioning other blogs, he used Naijaloaded as an umbrella to cover them
with the emoji.
So with Naijaloaded, people who understand the context he used Naijaloaded for.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy Naijaloaded still came up. So the thing is, and there's some record labels that understand this music game in Nigeria very well. Yeah. Now, from 2018 to 2021, they've not started for this year. Maven, once they put out a new content, they used to give us a link to use for the free download. Now, this link, they have access to the numbers, so they can know how many people stream and download on Naijaloaded.
Wow.
And then these people will now, they are paying us to get these things done. Now, the thing is, if you don't put this content out for free on some platforms, people know how to get it for free. Now, it is now better for you to now let it out for free on some platforms and have a metrics to measure how many people are using it. So you can use it to market your own artist or to market your content. Because if they download it illegally from YouTube, there's no way you are going to track how many people download illegally from YouTube. But if you are able to say, okay, Nigeria, use this particular link, you will have access to the numbers of people coming from downloads, because they have they have that, they understand the industry to some point that people that will listen for free will never buy, and people that will buy will never listen for free. And as a content house, you need to understand these two set of audience, and then channel your energy towards satisfying them. Nigeria is a market of shows and well-wishers. I can tell you for free that many upcoming artists, many big artists are not making any reasonable amount from streaming. So now, Olamide, these artists and a lot of artists, they rose to that height they were with people consuming their content for free. They came in the era of free downloads. Yes. I can tell you for free that Olamide has organic followers, that Olamide can dish out 10 albums without using social media, and it will still get good numbers and people that are being aggressive with streaming. So at some point we stopped putting Olamide's content for free and we were using just streaming. And then the person handling it will still tell you, Makinde, the number of people listening on Naijaloaded still beat the number of people that are listening to it on these streaming platforms. So this is Nigeria. What works here will never work in the US, and what works in the US will never work here. So now when you are dishing out your content, you need to understand these basics and then get it well sorted out, and then you move. I can tell you for free that the biggest artists in Nigeria, they don't tell us to get their song off Naijaloaded. They don't. I swear. They never did for once. But then you see these ones struggling, that they think Naijaloaded is the one affecting them for making money. Will not even post their song and it will still be there.
Wow. So how profitable is the platform for the artist?
For the artist, okay,
yeah,
good.
Like you guys pay artists, right?
No, we don't. We are not.
Okay.
We are not a streaming platform.
Okay.
And let me be sincere with you. I actually wanted to build a streaming platform, but it will never sell, because anything coming from this part of the country, Nigerians will not buy Nigerian. They will not buy Nigerian products. They will believe. They will believe anything coming from the Western world is what they need.
Why are we like that?
No, I can tell you for free that people are now romancing AudioMark. But how many people are making money from AudioMark?
Because
but if
AudioMark is not even a Nigerian
if
company,
Nigeria lets
right?
you build a system like AudioMark, people will use it, and if we give them how much AudioMark is giving them, they will crucify me because they will feel I'm making money off them. But even AudioMark has not been able to get a working formula to monetize their content. That is why they put us some frustrating advert that you need to listen to for 30 seconds before you can start listening to songs.
To the songs.
So you understand. So it got to a point that we got a whole lot of loopholes on AudioMark, but I'm not in the best position to actually start speaking that thing out. But they understand Nigerians are very stupid with numbers, and they start playing with those numbers. So there was a day in the office we were refreshing a particular music. We opened up and we're refreshing it for up to 10,000, and that's another 10,000 streams. So now this decade, you are going to see a lot of artists having huge numbers with zero credibility. Zero street credibility. You know, during your own era, when you guys came, you were able to measure how your song is doing based on the noise on the street. I would, if I have the opportunity of signing an artist today, I will rely on those noise on the street, because you need to understand how the Nigerian market works. There are well-wishers in Nigeria that will just want to chill with artists. I can tell you for free that Portable today is going to be making most of his money from well-wishers and people that just want to chill with him. People that just want to snap with him. Nigerian, that clout is in our blood. If you want to live by streaming money, he would have been frustrated and leave the game ever since. But as an artist, you need to know that this thing happened. Focus on how to blow. Once you blow, don't worry. The right people will come.
So it doesn't have to. But then again, there is this. Okay, mainly the A-list guys. Because of the numbers they're getting. I know they make a whole lot of money from streaming. But for up and coming, no, it's not.
No. It's a no.
So you still have to go through the download or put it out for free just for you to be out there. This
thing is like you want to recommend something to me. I do. Okay, now this is water. Sometimes you have to give me a taste of what I want to. I can't just go to Apple Music and see one or no name and start playing. Why?
True.
But assuming we've been able to build very huge fan base for him on the street.
When they go to Apple Music,
If we now decide to change, somebody can just listen to the song.
Yeah, I get what you're
at
saying.
the party, like, who sang this song? Just open his phone,
Yeah,
go to
Shazam it.
Shazam it, and then go to Apple Music and get it.
Hmm.
But how many of these artists are even giving the audience that kind of taste again? That is why you are going to see that if you don't have money now, you're not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere. And me, I still believe in those very old process. I'm a very manual person. So I had partnership with some distribution company now. Naijaloaded is going into distribution. So people should know I don't have issues with the new way.
Okay.
In fact, if I should start it on a very bigger scale now, I will make more money than those who have started helping artists with streaming. Like I'll beat them to it in 3 months. And Naijaloaded will be like, Marking they evolving from being this kind of platform to this kind. I'll evolve and everybody will be shocked.
So you as somebody that understand how the back end works, right? How would you rate the quality of music back then and what we have now?
Man,
because you are the one seeing the numbers from the background.
Yes.
So you know where the trend is going
down. For free that we have some set of audience and some geolocation that Naijaloaded is grounded, that even if you as a music player, if you are coming into the industry, you will spend 10 billion and you will not achieve it, because we did not grow with money. We grew organically. People grew up knowing us. So they don't easily, when you grow up organically, you are not going to fall anyhow. It's that you fall organically, but nobody can just bring money to buy. People wake up and pick their phone and they thought of Naijaloaded, not just going on Instagram and then you see a post of Naijaloaded, then you remember Naijaloaded. No. So I think that is what we've been able to do with our platforms. We are very, very close to the system and we do a lot of things that.
So in as much as what you're saying makes a whole lot of sense, there's still people that still go out and buy numbers.
That one.
They do it. No, they buy. You see them on Instagram. They can have 200,000 followers with one comment or two comments, and you'll be like. Then if you go into those followers, you see that these ones are bots, or
they are not buying it because they want to buy. They are buying it because Nigerians are stupid with numbers. That is it. They are not buying it because they feel like buying. Because at the end of the day, you still know deep down that 200,000. I have just 1,000 followers. I'll be 20. So all those ones you bought, you are just using it to console yourself. But you are still going to
because you know inside you. You know inside you. That's why I tell my guys. I said leave the Babame will buy followers. Make this thing that leave the platform like that. It's better you have your real organic.
That is what I have done, and I'm never a fan of numbers. I'm a fan of influence. So if I'm putting content, the way I put my podcast there, I'll put it on Instagram. I'll put it on WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp, then WhatsApp followers and WhatsApp TV. People follow us heavily. I'll put our podcast on Facebook. I will not put link, go and listen to it. I don't do it. So I would rather let people consume our content on different platforms they enjoy using, rather than try to make sure they just watch it from one platform. Divert. Yes, I don't want it. When you are building a brand, sometimes it is not always good to want to collate your number in one place. You can have your content scattered and then look for on Facebook we have this, on this thing we have this.
Yeah, but if the number is scattered, how would you be able to account for the revenue?
You are building a fan base of loyal fans.
So at that time, money does not matter.
Baba, if you chase money, you will not make money. If you chase the rich, you will never be rich. If you focus on the poor, you will never be poor. You understand? So you started a new business and you're already chasing money. You should chase influence. Money. What has helped Naijaloaded? Naijaloaded we've been here for 13 years. Yeah. I know a lot of blogs that are powerful, that they came in with mighty investors. They've came into the game and they are frustrated. They left. And somebody will just call me. I don't want to mention his name. He's one of my oga who used to work with. And he called me, and I was like, I don't measure my profit. If I want to eat, I'm able to eat. I want to buy this, I'm able to buy it. And I know we are making a kind of impact. Okay, we wrote an open letter one day, and we did that open letter in less than 5 minutes. We understand what we wanted to say, and we launched. It was an article. We wrote it on the board, and we typed it, and we pushed it out. And in less than 1 hour, we heard there's something in their camp. We've actually passed the message. They understand the number of hours you are going to use in you've always focus on your hairstyle. If you use that same amount of energy to focus on your music, you'll be better off. and they got the message.
I can't.
And they were like,
yeah.
wow, wow.
I can't remember the controversy your blog got into not too long ago.
Okay.
I believe with a record label or something that you guys actually issued an open statement, but I'm trying to remember what really happened. I know you remember what I'm saying.
Sincerely, if I do, I will say it out.
I'll remember before the end of the show. I know there's something that you had to come out and write something that
Well, sometimes
maybe
people
there's
just
misconception
want to manipulate things, and we even I almost had that same issue with Reminisce, but Reminisce is just a leg more to me, and that was why it did not escalated into it.
Yeah, I think it's the Reminisce issue.
So what
it's the Reminisce issue that I want to
what
remember that you had.
It was a podcast, and what we
with Oladips,
yes, with
Oladips,
so,
yeah, I remember.
So that thing was a contest, and they actually picked it wrongly. And one thing that we said was, I said he was struggling. No. What I was saying is focus, and I was trying to use a word like somebody that is focusing on his own self, transitioning from being a music person and doing also movies.
Yeah,
this man need his own time to focus on his own self. And then an artist is having that sense of entitlement to something.
Yeah,
Oladipo is my very good person, very, very good person. But the truth be told, sometimes some people just sit back, relax, and want you to do everything
for them.
No, and meanwhile I have my own life and my own business, and sometimes if I progress more than I am, you will enjoy me better, because I'm reached to a particular level and you are expecting me to do more. I won't be able to do more than my capacity, but if I should grow even more higher, you will enjoy it
better.
So that was what I was trying to say in that podcast that actually
got misconstrued.
But when I saw him, I told him, Baba, that was not what I was trying to say. This is what I was trying to say, and everybody left. And
in a real G now.
Met him.
In a real G, he ain't gonna understand
that man. Well, let me use that bros. No.
A real G.
You need to understand people that understand this business and people that are just there. Bro, I posted something on my Instagram about people making up to $20,000-$30,000 on particular single.
Yeah,
bro. If you know how many OGs and goats G018 my DM.
I want to know how possible is that?
And then these people are the one carrying the flag of
Afrobeat.
Olamide content is not up for Naijaloaded again. If you see the number of people that are still streaming Olamide's content on Naijaloaded. So I think I've not gotten into issues because I let people understand that this is how I operate. The moment I change Naijaloaded to a streaming platform, people will be expecting something. And there's no
revenue.
There is no way to monetize music as a platform in Nigeria now. So that is why you see some phone brands having their own system. Sometimes they are paying all these artists from the money they make from other things, because they will just consume it. How many people is subscribing?
Yeah, true.
So, but just imagine there's a system. I was in Ghana some months back. I went to meet Mr. Easy, and we are looking for how we can build the next streaming platform that the payment process is not going to be that difficult. Yeah. And he was saying, can we be taking a particular amount of data from the data they have, or we pick from their credit? And I was like, that would have been the solution if we can actually charge them like this. But I don't think the telcos have that kind of.
So how are platforms like Apple Music and Spotify, how are they making that money? Because there are still people that stream from here.
No, definitely.
And they're getting the money from the stream. So how do they do that?
Apple players on our post, and we put links that will take them to fan link so they can consume it on their favorite spot. But the truth is that let me be very organic. Let me be very basic with you. The Nigerian system as it is now, if I told you, allow me to just drop a new song, the first thing that comes to your head is go to just open your phone, just open your browser, allow me to new song. Once you click enter, it will automatically open Google search and Naijaloaded will come out.
Yeah.
If they now click on Naijaloaded to land on Naijaloaded, now it is now left for you to now talk to Naijaloaded on how to post your song. Mankind, if they land on this your Naijaloaded page, I want them to be able to navigate to Apple Music, to navigate instead of fighting me. Instead of fighting me, that I'm not making a dime from putting content up for free. I have other revenue ways of making money, but it's not as if anybody is paying me. Okay, this song has $2 million. Mark, they take. I don't. No, I don't.
Wow.
I don't think there's any platform getting it right. They are actually is that they are a phone brand that are paying you for money they make from other avenue, to pay you, but it's still going to be change.
Do you know one thing I also noticed? Like, if you put those songs, if you put a song in a search box, right, and it gives you 10, 15 links to actually access the song. If you go into that platform, right, then you start looking for where to download. There's too many drama going on. You don't know where. Sometimes you click download, something else will download.
What has really helped me is trying as much as possible to reject a whole lot of ads. See, if money was the reason why I'm doing this business, I would have gone long ago. Some blogs just, and this having a very clean platform and simple is what has really kept Nigerian.
Yeah.
I don't want to bug. I can open my laptop and show you some emails. Some people will promise to give me $50,000 in a month. And I will tell them, okay, let me see the ads. And then you see some ads that once you put their code, it's just start coming up. Boom, 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 boom. It will affect the experience of
the users.
So I don't want. So I told them, sir, what has really helped me till today is by keeping ads on Naijaloaded as minimal as possible and clean. Not just scattering. And there's some advertising agencies that will give you some codes. Once you see jobless content and then that thing automatically pick that this is a music, you start adding some link or download. So they will now hide your own download somewhere.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah,
up to 40 downloads.
Yes, you'll be seeing download. Yeah, it's an ad and it's not what you wanted to listen to. Yeah,
so people know Nigeria. Once they see click here to download, it's click here to download.
I guess that's one of the problem most of Nigerian platform have. It's not easy to use.
No, the truth is that they don't have services that they render. So that is why they leverage on ads alone. So if you give them any nonsense ads, even the one that is going to make their users lose his access to his laptop or his phone bugs,
they don't care.
But I told people, see, I'm going to try as much as possible to keep Nigerian experience
simple and very usable.
I'm not a fan of transitioning into being from a traditional blogger to Instagram blogger. I told people I would rather walk home like a winner than transition. People still consume content on the web excellently, but I want to have my own platform. You guys can keep having your platform on another person's platform. Yes, we've had Instagram page of 1 million deleted, 800,000 deleted. Assuming I've removed all my energy on Naijaloaded and focus on it on there.
Yeah. Then once it's gone, it's gone.
You might not even have the strength to continue again. So see, bros, if there is good content on Naijaloaded, once people are done with consuming content on Instagram, on Twitter, they will come on Naijaloaded and check what we have also. Yeah,
and funny enough is when we talk about how these international platforms do control our narrative here, it's becoming alarming and nobody is talking about it. Nobody's see.
There are some apps you will download now as a Nigerian now that it will be spying on you. Yes. Some will even collect all these loan apps. They will collect all these loan apps. Once you register on a loan app, they will collect all your contacts. So when you miss, funny thing, bro. See, no, chill. That thing is so bad that if you want to pay your money on the day you are supposed to pay, it will not be payable on that platform. They will want it to exceed 3-4 days. Yeah. They now start sending out threat messages.
I just got a text from somebody now.
Did they tell you you might be arrested for it if the person does not pay?
No, they just said I should kindly.
I used to get it every day.
Yeah, I should kindly get contact with the person. Funny thing is, because he's 20 days old. I now send the message. How come I'm getting this?
Platform is stupidly easy. To collect loan on this one, when you want to pay is when the wala will now start.
And the person was now like, I said, did you use me as a guarantor?
I told my mom
said no. Mama, I said, how come they are sending me messages? He said they have access to his contact.
I told my mom that, see, if they send you any stupid message, dial star 529, if you borrow it and they start sending messages out to your contact, my own mama being ridiculed by this stupid company, I won't take it easy, mommy, because they will make the process so stupidly easy. When you want to pay, it will now become a rocket science. You will be clicking, pay now, and it will not click. They want it to elapse so that you can pay more, so that they can rubbish you. But although the Senate is actually making moves towards it,
they should.
But in America,
they should be looking at it.
If you want to get a loan, they're supposed to give you a form where you can put in guarantors. People that will stand for you. Yeah. But Nigerian loan apps, they will collect
to all your contact,
and you want to pay any amount they ask you to pay because you don't want them to rubbish your name. But this thing does not happen in America. They cannot collect all your
But what kind of concept is that?
In Nigeria,
if you don't want to give the loan, don't give the loan. Why would you?
A lot of international brands, they are messing so badly with Nigerians because we don't even understand what works and what does not work.
Bro.
Terms and conditions, privacy policy, bad.
Everybody,
and you approve it.
Is it not mind-boggling? Is that a right word? Or is mind-blowing
Okay.
that companies like Google
Okay.
have more database of us as a country than even the country itself?
Yeah, I think
People don't know they don't know
like,
what
you don't
is
know, those people
behind
have,
all these
those people,
companies.
they have access to us more
Bro,
than our government.
they monitor everything.
swear,
They
I
know
swear.
they know your location. They know everything, even more
And
than.
that is why people are becoming afraid now.
Something happened last week here.
Okay.
I went downstairs.
Okay.
Right. I saw a white lady and a guy.
Okay.
They were shooting pool. So and we just said hi, what's up, how are you? And I left. There was no contact exchange.
Okay.
There was no long conversation apart from it's nice to meet you, it's nice to meet you. And I came back. Can you believe that when I got home, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw the white lady on my timeline?
Is that bad?
Yes.
Is that bad?
Which means the phones communicated
Yes, that is one.
even without you knowing what's going on.
Have you ever searched for something on Google, like maybe you wanted to buy a new car, and then you now go to Google, and then you start seeing that
They just roll it.
those are called target. Now once you open some site, they will put in cookies into your phone,
Yeah.
and once you open Instagram, they already know what to search for, and then they start using that to chase you all over. There was a day I spoke to my friend about automatic door handles, so that once I'm upstairs and anybody calls or is at the gate, I don't have to rush, go downstairs. It's always very tedious. And we got such a lot. And in the afternoon, I came online, and everywhere I went to, I was just seeing us. I had to just click on one of them and call the guy, hello, my name is Makinde, please come to my house and install this. And he installed it, and that was all. So now there is every probability that you will definitely want to buy. Once you start using those ads to chase you. Those are called targeted adverts. It works 100%.
And they throw it in our
but
face.
In some advanced countries, those things does not work the way they work here, because there's nobody monitoring the activities of this brand here compared to there. If you want to buy TV, if you buy Europe TV, the quality is always better than what they sell for we Africans.
Yes.
So that is why some people now buy it in US and ship it down to
even drink, bro. Drink. You buy drink from abroad, the same brand though. By the time you put it on, I don't want to mention names of brands, but I've done it before. That I'll buy the same class of drink, right? Coming from America, and when I get to Nigeria, I'll buy the same thing, and you put it, and it's different.
It's definitely. Even up
sometimes
to,
they're even cheaper than what we buy here.
Even up to Coke and Fantas.
It's different.
God bless you. Now let me tell you one thing.
So they give us substandard, right?
Targeted content works because they already know what you are interested in, and they will just be feeding you with that kind of content, and that is why you see their platform keep growing up. Sometimes you might have that idea too, but who is going to build that technology for you? That is why Nigerians are not building. Sometimes we know what we should build, but who will be there to build? Now you can have all the money to build a product that is going to solve problems, but when you work with some of these Nigerian developers, they will just frustrate you. And if you work with the international ones, sometimes explaining what you are trying to do can be a difficult
won't get it
problem.
because they're not here.
Or sometimes they will just design it, and then you have to start making corrections, and the corrections are sometimes very difficult than actually even strategizing on how to get started.
So should we be worried?
We should,
as a country, we should be worried about the kind of power this platform.
Funny thing is, they are not doing it for Nigerians alone. They are doing it for the Africans. Africans are consumers. We are not creators, and these people understand us. That is why they can. What they cannot do in US chased Huawei out of America.
Yes,
because they said everything you use in connecting to the internet is being controlled by Huawei, and Huawei is a government company.
Yes,
that they can tell you that Jobless just watched a video 10 minutes ago.
Yes,
Jobless sent an email. This is, you are passing through
you
a
can't
router.
Even buy Huawei phone.
You are passing through a router, and that router has the power to keep records and send to a central point. Now, most of our masts are being powered by Huawei products.
In Nigeria?
In Africa.
Wow.
And now, the truth is, these people are doing a lot of things in Africa that when US chased them away from America, they said they still have Africans in their palm. And that's true. MTN, Etisalat, every network in Nigeria, they are buying something from Huawei and ZTE. And that means Africans does not even pay attention to what they should be paying attention to. On Facebook, if you should have your wedding today and people wish you happy wedding, and bro, in the next 9 months they will start showing you diapers. They will start showing you baby-related material because they believe anytime you just have your wedding now in February, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
By October, you're expecting a baby.
Yes,
you should be expecting it.
But the thing is, I think somebody should have told them that, hey, it can work in the US. Hey, this is Africa. If our wife no get belly, we need to do wedding. So you're supposed to show us that content after 2 months. If you show me after 9 months, my baby is almost 7 months
already. Yeah,
he's already.
But regardless, even at that point, why should I diaper?
No, you buy, but I already have somebody selling to me. So that person you want to recommend to me to click on his ad and go to his landing page, I already have content of a counterpart that will do it for me. So I think they are not able to phantom that one that Nigerians are for into wedding, unlike America that you wed today and you will now go and put no more. Our own, we've already tested our material. We've tested where this guy is fertile. In fact, what's he doing?
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Google.
Funny thing is they
control all our airwaves.
These people now have access to even push what they want to push. Like us, when we were accepting registration on Naijaloaded, we had 9 million emails and phone number of registered users.
Hey!
And then when we now move to blog, people does not log in again. So we now told people, do you like this song and you want us to update you with more content? When people now started dropping their emails and phone number. Now we have 45 million emails. Bro.
45 million emails.
You cannot send 10,000 SMS or email that you will not be scratching your head like, this money is too much. We now have double. How do we want to say? How do we even want to do anything?
If a platform like Naijaloaded has 45 million Nigerian database when it comes to email, how many, what numbers do you think a company like Google will have?
No, don't worry. Don't even.
Damn!
It's too big now. It's too big. We can't. Funny thing is Nigerians, like, Google is too big, don't worry. No, they are too big. I can tell you for free that my first million was from Google. And I was doing it for like 10 years. Do you know how many people Google pays on YouTube or how many bloggers? Funny thing is they are paying YouTubers, eh? Do you know how much they are paying bloggers? When I was in school, I was doing $35,000-$40,000 every month. I was taking it every month and Google was paying me steady. Wow. So a lot of Nigerians are we are very hardworking and we have sense. But sometimes the whole Nigerian settings, you want to write code, never will take light. You have to go and be thinking of this. Sometimes you even have this generator will mess up, and everything can even affect the way we think and our productivity. But just imagine, you're not going to take this light for the next 10 years. You will now focus on working so that you can get money to pay the light, and once you pay, you can focus on many other things. But nothing is working. The internet will frustrate you. Just because you're a Nigerian, they will frustrate you. Everything will frustrate you. Google AdSense started reducing the amount of money Nigerian bloggers can make because they know if they should give $5,000, you might want to start dragging with Lagos State government that I'm richer than you. So they know the value is, they know Naira is crazy. So you are supposed to get $10,000. They will tell you $2,000, and you cannot grumble because who do you want to go and meet next? There's no alternative. But when you eventually move to the UK or the US and then you have a blog and you are trying to push, and then Google started putting ads on your page, you see the amount of money you make. So that is, for Africans, they are building a separate product. They are building a separate standard. As a
matter of fact, I don't even think they see us as consumers or customers. I think we are the product as Africans. I think now they can sell us to the point they want. Okay, this is... I think they can actually they have the power to treat us as product. Which is insane, right? When the federal government shut down Twitter, right, a whole lot of people, there was a whole lot of, backlash. It's not right. But at the point I thought about it, I was like, I don't actually think a private company should have the power, especially when it's not even a Nigerian company. A private company in America have the power to shut down a Nigerian president because of one tweet on their platform. I think, they shut down Bubu's account.
But bro,
that was what caused all the uproar of the Twitter uproar. No?
I thought they just took down the tweet.
They took down the tweet now.
They actually did it for an American president, not to talk of a Nigerian president. So because it's a private platform, right? So they have the power to do that.
The way Nigerians the way our leaders make decisions, and it's because this thing does not directly affect them. That's why they take some of these decisions. If it was to be in advance, or they know what Twitter is, and just because people are now using it as a tool to call you guys out does not mean you have to now cancel it totally, because you should know how many Nigerians have been having a better life.
Yes, I'm making revenue from that platform.
Literally, although this decade and more decades to come, this generation, new generations, their own peer pressure is not going to be coming physically. It's going to be coming from social media, and then people will now using social media to measure their life. And bro, let me tell you for free, people like me,
Pull that thing down.
There's something I don't let social media control my life. And then when I see people that are so crazy about social media, face to face, and what they've been able to do, I will now be looking like. So sometimes I felt like I'm behind because I'm not taking my social media so seriously. But when I see people taking it very aggressive, I was like, and you see them on social media and they have a different life. When they come physically, they have a different life. Because they have people, to impress online. So the moment I understand that the offline world and the online world are two different things, I said no. I'm going to stick with the offline. People are giving you standard on how to live your life without you knowing. I would rather use my money
without you know. I was saying, I was telling somebody that, listen, the way social media is now, right? If a company like Instagram or Twitter wants a particular person to be president in the next 10 years, they can start controlling the narrative now.
No. Social media is what is actually is an indication. Don't even, you are going back. It's already happening. It's already happening now. Like a lot of social media is too powerful. And the next world war that is going to happen is going to be tech war.
Online
war.
I even think that war is happening too. It's happening right now.
No,
because
it's
not just visible to everybody, but there are some sectors now that a whole lot of online battles is going on.
That is why you see even average content. That is why you see average content online getting mad tractions, because people just want to listen to what you want to say. The problem is everywhere. That is why you see lounge and all these bars, you will keep making money because people are frustrated. Even when you are making money, you are going to be frustrated.
Wow.
Because if they give you a quotation today, now Thursday, and you did not make move immediately on Monday, the person can tell you about no, the price don't change. You understand?
True.
Like, we need leaders that understand some basic things.
Yes. Or they even understand how things work now, because the way things work now, you can't even compare it to the way it works 2 years ago.
Let me tell you,
it's growing so fast.
How something little and minute can determine the fate of your business. In 2012 or 2013, when BlackBerry and Android BlackBerry was around, right?
Yeah.
And Android came too. On BBM, if you download any song on Naijaloaded on BBM, if you are listening to that song, everybody in your status will be seeing you. Makinde is listening to. So what we now did was, okay, if this thing can be showing here, okay, why can't we be editing our MP3 to have a particular message, Naijaloaded.com, or even have phone number?
Yeah.
So once that person now downloads a song from your site,
it
now
appears.
it.
Yeah. It moves around. Yeah.
You're saying this song is Naijaloaded. Some people now pick their phone and go to Naijaloaded.com and see it. That is an indirect marketing.
Because because they just put it in your face.
When I was in my 300 and all these phones started coming out, if you click on download on most of these devices, even on laptop, they will start playing. They will open a new tab and start playing in the browser.
Yeah.
Now, and you want to keep this file locally. And most people are not so techy to that level that they don't see they're supposed to click Control S and it will bring out an option to save.
Yeah.
But that only works on laptop. How do you download it on phone? So all the platforms in Nigeria are doing the same business like that I'm doing, start having issues. Then people were like, this thing just they play. That means if you want to re-listen to that song again, you have to go back. That page again.
So it was streaming instead of downloading.
Yes, but
you can't necessarily call it streaming too, because it's just from
behavior is different.
Yeah, it's different.
And then people did not even come to your site to stream. Even most streaming platforms now, they have access to download, so that you can listen to that song without internet. So this one was not streaming. This one was just stupidity. I don't talk to my developer and I was like, guys, every platform in Nigeria now, this is what
Is happening.
Is there a way we can click on download and it will save on your device? So we don't have to tell you click on controversies.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. And they wrote a code and sent me the code. I implemented it. And if you click on any download to download
Just
instead
go.
of playing.
Yeah.
And most blogs were not able to phantom how we did it for like 2 years. And
Wow.
we got so when if I'm going to school and somebody just call me, hello mankind, Jobless just drop a new song. I would most times before that thing, I would just drive back home to quickly upload the song and then go back to school. But now I will go to school. School will close 2 o'clock and I will still be there talking to my friends and I will go home 4 o'clock because I know
that
majority of Nigerians
would have it.
they want to download it. But if you go on all our computers, it will just be streaming. So everybody will now wait for Nigeria. When I now get to my house, I will now post the link to that. I will now chill and looking at it, and then you see like 1 million people start downloading almost simultaneously. So sometimes your business just need that little tweaking. Little tweaking. Once we tweak it correctly, that's all.
So
I have an office. I'm not enjoying the vibes again. I will just leave the office and go to a workspace in Lekki and be doing my
just
work.
do your thing.
Now, somebody now told me, do you know, maybe there's somebody in there giving you bad energy. Or you need somebody that will just come in and be the light. You understand? So sometimes input is what you need. Just smart. You might not even spend up to 20k.
And you just change the whole course.
Look at this thing. I've been watching all your podcasts. This thing was not there.
Yeah.
But if only you know. So I saw this thing first on Portable.
Yes.
So
That was actually the first edition that we used it.
Interesting. And I went back to watch the older ones. They were not there. And this thing looks. But with this thing there, that's that. Without me even asking you, Jobless Original Intelligence, I know this is a proper podcast and I don't even need to watch the name, see the name of the title or the name of the page. With this thing, I know this is Jobless, and it will stick to my head.
Yeah.
And the more I keep watching it, the more it keeps getting
sticking.
So it will not get to a point. If they see anything like this elsewhere, I will kill Jobless.
Yeah,
that is how to build brand. Let it stick. Not just doing something and you are relevant today, you're not relevant tomorrow. Let it stick. If God say He won't help you,
Go help
maybe why
you.
need to do anything, you go see your own. Just make sure you do what you're supposed to do. And have the right set of people.
So right these days now,
Okay.
Do people still download music as much as they stream now? Because we have better internet now,
I
and
can send you statistics of 20 big songs, and I will tell you. I will show you the numbers, and you'll be like, just because artists are becoming crazy about numbers, does not mean the audience too are crazy about numbers. They don't care about numbers. Just give me a good song. Oh, I need 2 billion for coming. So the numbers are what you want to use in marketing yourself and letting people see that you are doing well.
well, yeah.
But on the other hand, the users they don't care what number you have. What they care about is
Give me
the
good
song
music.
good
So
enough.
people still download as much
Baba,
as
The number of people opening Google to search for music in 30 minutes is bigger than what Audiomack will get in 5 years.
Sorry, come again.
Wow.
I didn't get
The number of people opening Google to listen to look for new songs, Nigerian songs on Google, it is more than what Apple Music will get in 1 year. What Apple will get in 10 minutes.
So
you
for
need to
Nigerian music,
understand-
once they put it there,
You need to
it's
understand-
platforms like this that will pop
So
up.
now you as an artist,
Wow.
you now need to have a team that will tell, okay, Makinde, post our song, but this is how you should post it. Embed my Apple Music player instead of your own player.
Yeah, into it so that
Instead
your
of
revenue
download-
can.
instead of download, let me put my Apple Music link, Spotify link, because once people, Nigerians go get these songs through Google, and have you positioned the blogs well to work in favor of you? If you work with them and they were able to arrange it the way you wanted, if anybody should stumble on their page from Google or normal users of Nigeria that will just pick up their phone and say, now. If they see that this is how we posted the song, they won't have any choice than to abide by those laid out protocols.
Wow.
So as an artist, you need to understand that this is how this thing works and give it to them the way you know they will consume it.
There's this industry, I won't say it's just but people do say it all the time that most people that actually stream are not even in Nigeria.
No.
that the
See,
real music
bro,
consumers.
Nigerians don't even have issues with streaming. Nigerians don't have issues with streaming. I swear. Like with the kind of numbers I've seen, Nigerians don't have issues with streaming.
How much data?
Now they don't even have issues with streaming. But the thing is, this is a culture that has been like that for years. You don't expect that
To change overnight.
But then, how do you connect with these local boys? They are the gold. They will be the one to come to your show and make noise. They will be the one to pay for the shows. How do you get your content? Some of them don't use Oliver. Some of them don't use Apple Music. Just there.
Yeah.
They have problems to worry about than culture going. So now, you as an artist, it is now your own responsibility
To position yourself in that
Music.
spot.
Mark in the, I just drop an album. Put 2 tracks there for free on Naijaloaded. Please, the remaining, push them to my
Apple
fan.
Music.
Now, how do ideas come up? I used to tell the younger generations that, okay, look at it, and just because somebody is doing it does not mean you cannot do it. When I started blogging, people that I met in the industry, like some of them are even older than my mom. Some of them are even more structured and they have experience to beat me to it.
Yeah.
They have mad experience. Like see somebody already working with Mobile, Top Kenny, owns a blog and he knows structure. He knows how to deal with the staff. He knows how to position himself. He knows how to send proposal to brands.
Yeah.
And then me, that I'm still struggling with physics in school, is now dragging the headspace with them.
Wow.
Sometimes it's just letting people know that this is it. This is how I can do it. This is where I can. People will come closer to you and strengthen you, and before you know, just start anyhow. If you don't start, you wouldn't have transitioned into this.
Yes.
You wouldn't have been doing some little.
Yeah.
Now, assuming you are waiting for all these things to be set
Before you
some of those content
it
will now be done after 2 years.
Yeah.
Look at Portable.
Yeah.
Portable was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine you've not started the podcast and you feel like, let me interview podcast. Let me interview Portable. Are you now going to start rushing to get those equipment?
Mm.
But it was easy for you because
you
I'm
prepared already.
That is it. And Nigerian artists need to focus on even the most tiniest thing. I remember an artist that we posted this song in 2013. There was a guy in Malaysia that called and said, "Makinde, I've been trying to reach out to this guy. I want to give him $10,000 to shoot his video." And I was like, "Bro," he said he loves the content now and he would just want to help. I had to go and keep searching in the email to know who sent the content. And I eventually saw the email. I emailed the guy. The guy said, he does not know the artist, so you only reach out to him as PR.
Wow.
As an artist, when you are designing your artwork, even if it's your Twitter or Instagram handle,
put your handle or your
once
email.
I see the artwork, email. I'll just go to my type email, and then that thing I want to help him from. I've been directly with him.
Wow.
Not passing through a proxy. You understand? So sometimes even the tiniest thing can be what is going to keep your business afloat. The tiniest thing that you'll never expect can be what will keep your business moving.
Okay, so a 16-year-old me now that wants to start music and do music business, what are the steps you would advise the person to go through?
Okay. Let me start like this. First thing, you need to have a team of passionate people
around you. If
you have a team of passionate people, you are like 40% done. Because you guys will be doing a lot of trial and error. And once it fails, it fails. If it works, you tick it. This becomes a routine. At one point, I had 5 social media managers putting content on our social media. And then I have 2 people that are seated with the DMs.
Just on DMs.
Then we have
and they were responding to every DM.
We have 2 people attending to Naijaloaded emails. Like, Naijaloaded WhatsApp rather. And then we have people attending to Naijaloaded emails. Now, if you as a bubusinessman, you want to be jumping from one place, doing this, doing that, you just
get tired,
But when you are, somebody was like, "Makinde, why would you employ somebody that will be replying your DM?" And I was like, "Bros, if these people should respond, sometimes before I employ them, you can see up to 700 comments, people asking for some people account details. We are missing it out. But when immediately we have these 2 people, If anybody should send a DM, they will get a response in less than 3 minutes. Now, if that person should eventually pay, the amount he pays on now the last time somebody paid 1.5 million, and that 1.5 million is going to sort both of them salaries for 9 months. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying.
Sometimes you must be willing to spend some money stupidly
to open up opportunities for you.
But if these people should bring in clients from the DM, the salary has been sorted. The salary and that of others has been sorted for that month or even months to come. But you want to post, you are thinking of how to get good content on the page. You're also thinking of how to reply DMs, and then email is there, and then WhatsApp is there.
And your life is there.
Everyone on Facebook is there. How kidding me?
Your life is there too. Your girlfriend is there.
God bless you. So it is better for you to just have a lot of people. Sometimes a lot of people. You won't understand how you are able to sort your salary, but it means those things that you only would have paid attention to or just look like 100,000. Then let me face people that want to reply. Imagine that kind of 100,000 coming in 20 places within a week.
So first thing you would advise is make sure the people around you are passionate about solid team. Number one.
Sometimes you can say money is the problem. You can't pay them. There's some people that just want to work to gather experience. Or even if you have a better layout plan, you can. God, it is well. But for me, if I should have an artist today, my aim is to get him all the attentions I can get.
In no spectrum.
I'm going to do playlist, and I'm going to do DJ mix.
Playlist and DJ mix. Do people still do DJ mix?
Jesus.
Alaba mix. Is it but no more Alaba mix, just online. Regular DJ doing playlist online, right?
No, not playlist though. Naijaloaded single-handedly. We are part of people that killed Alaba. Alaba will want to print it in jacket and sell it out. But now, how many cars even come with stereo? People now have a good phone. They just want to connect Bluetooth. So if your car does not come with Bluetooth, you can go and buy all these standard gadgets.
Just plug it in.
So now you have flexibility of listening to any songs you want. Not just what the DJ has already mixed. Now this is playlist. Playlist is for guys that are romancing the streaming and whatever. Bro, I've never listened to a playlist in my life. But I listen to a lot of DJ mix. You understand? With DJ, see, if they want to do party in school, DJ mix. Filling station, DJ mix. Supermarket, DJ mix. If you are traveling on a long journey in a public bus, DJ mix. So your song will travel without you even knowing.
My music travel, no visa. Shout out to Portable.
And some people, okay, this guy is the one always talking about. Who is this person? You understand? So a lot of people still. I can send you 50 mixtape statistics in the last 3 months, and none of them is below 1 million downloads.
Wow, 1 million downloads.
None of them. So people consume content on it, not just on streaming platforms. So I tell a lot of artists, hey, put your song on DJ Mix. Put it on, please. I don't have issues, but put it on DJ Mix. And if you don't have the power of using the big names in the DJ world, you can go for the smaller ones. These people have penetration to all these. If you want to do party in school, just play music. DJ YK all those small things.
Warisi.
Now imagine your song playing after Olamide's song. People will open their ear and want to jam it. And who sang this song?
I asked you a question earlier, but I didn't think you actually got where I was coming from because you didn't answer it directly. I said the quality of music back then, because you have been somebody that has been on the back end, so you know where the you know where the rush is, you know the quality of the kind of music they do then and what they do now.
Everything is changing. When we were growing up, a man or a young boy is the one that will go to the girl's house to check on them, to check on her. Now the girl is these days the girls are the one coming. If I should meet a new girl now. If I should meet a new girl now.
Okay.
If I should meet a.
Okay, I'm married. I wanted to say nonsense before. I don't remember that I'm married man.
As a young man now, if you meet a new girl and you guys started talking, she will be the one to come to your house. So the narrative has changed completely. Now, people just want to catch cruise. People just want to cruise.
So nobody is ready to give us music.
Good.
All those.
No,
your worst enemy, go be your best friend.
But all those ones are still.
We don't see. We don't.
They're still.
Yes, but that message.
No, there are still songs that has message now. But the thing is,
it's
not
a lot.
Changed. No. Now these days, if you sing any song that has message, you will be poor. You'll be poor because if I want to listen to this, I will go to church and listen to my pastor. You want to write an article and you are making it longer and like as if you are operating Vanguard or you are the one behind Punch.
Concord.
When I can just read it, understand it, and compress it for them, not more than 30 paragraphs. There was something that happened on Twitter when the banks were having issues themselves. People were just saying, who understand this thing? Who understand this thing?
Mm-hmm.
People were saying somebody should read and narrate. I read it, I understood, and I wrote an article, not more than 10 paragraphs, and I posted the link on Twitter. Some people were saying, no time to explain. Check this link. Nigerian explained it. When Zlatan was arrested and they took him to EFCC office, he wrote 4 days in Okotiebo.
Yeah.
He said he spelled it as Okotiebo. The real pronunciation is Okotiebo. He intentionally did it. Now we now ask a question, guys. What is the meaning of Okotiebo? Hello, guys. Zlatan just dropped a new song, and it's actually a banger. He dropped the song few days. He releases the song few days after he was arrested by the EFCC office. Guys, do you even know why
he called it Ekotiebo?
Question mark dash no question mark. Then guys, EFCC office in Ikoyi is on Okotiebo Street.
That's true.
So he was trying to narrate his ordeal with his fans without getting into trouble. If he has written Okotiebo, I don't know who would have. I don't think anybody would have come for him.
Yeah, but at least he tried to play safe
while trying to pass the message. So we threw that in the hand. A lot of people that do not understand it started. Wow. We've solved a problem that way. Then on to the next one. That is how. But if you are waiting for any reasonable song these days.
Because I still want to release EPO. And said my own kind our own kind of music. We still go.
The time will not come. Problem where I do like this.
So problem don't day now.
I want to read something on the internet. You are making me read it for 10 minutes. Why? Are you bomb me?
So the attention span is gone.
You are doing a podcast and you want me to watch it for 1 hour after. Now you bomb me. You want kill me. You want make I broke. When I can channel that energy into this thing, that is why I said watch those videos. Don't worry. So now I'm here. You can easily say, Makinde, what do you think about streaming? That is a topic. Any artist that is reasonable will want to watch.
Just go there and
content.
just watch.
I can decide to post only the reasonable part on my Instagram page and tell people, do you want to watch the full video? You can watch it on YouTube. Or let me even create 10 content
out of this.
It has been broken down. So I will now do 10 posts. Yeah. My take on
I believe I even believe on YouTube
10
now.
blog posts. People will now eventually watch 7 videos. Adding the video instead of you.
Even on YouTube now, there's timestamps. You could use timestamps to actually.
But the truth is, timestamp. I'm not a big fan of timestamp when I can easily just cut the video into 10.
I have plenty views. So if you have a video of 1 hour, right?
I don't think they'll not end up consuming it.
They'll consume it. But they'll count it. They'll count it
if you
as
consume 4,
each content.
That means if you are supposed to get 1,000 views on your full video, that means you will now be getting. Let's say you are now getting 500 times 7. That is even more than what you would have gotten on one video. And the thing is, you need to understand that Nigerians are very impatient. Me, once I click on a YouTube video, and I say 1 hour after me, I'll close back. I'll go out. What do you want to talk? Wait till you go talk, go put money from my pocket. So if you cannot say it, if you cannot write, if you want to give me a business idea and you cannot write it at the back of your business card, to them Agba, and I will read it and understand, even if you don't understand the business. I gave you my business card. Hey, write the business idea at the back of this paper. This if you cannot write it there, tiny, and I pick it up and I understand I'm interested, you don't understand the business. You understand? So when you're writing to read, you hit them very hard on the title. And then on the first paragraph of the post, you kill them.
Kill them straight.
And even
and
if
you
the
already
post-
deliver your
and
message.
Even if the post is now going to be stupidly long, each of those, I'm talking about blog now. If the post is going to be unnecessarily long, that people will scroll. Once Nigeria just go, wait, they don't go.
Oh, come on here.
Now, once I put the title and I put my take on how you can make money in 2020, red color. I wrote 4 paragraphs. I put another one. Are you an artist and you need money? Here is 4 paragraphs. I wrote another title again, colored. Yeah. Bro, you get people who eventually. I might not be interested in first and second point, but the third one, I'm going to stay. I will read it, and I score again. Say another title, 7 points. That was what we did when Olamide and Lighter was having issues. Olamide claimed Fireboy. Lighter might be angry with Fireboy. I wrote a part there, and I said, Lighter said his mom is blind and he needed money to do this.
Yeah.
I wrote this part. People just glance through, and once they see that the color has changed at a particular point,
They go.
They will read it. How I made billions of naira daily from Kiniko. They will read it. Once they push again, so another one, they will continue.
So everything still boils down to the attention span. Like people don't pay
want to longer
that,
things.
yeah.
Again. So
The attention span is so
if your
short.
own podcast is going to be long, so that you can touch on every possible topic, you need to learn how to break it. Don't worry about
That's a Nigerian thing.
You need to. Funny thing is, on the description part, you can now link to the other videos.
Yes.
You will now link. You just get that caption, put the link, YouTube link. So once you post it, how to click on, you copy the link, put it. So once you add that caption once you are posting that video, you just be picking the video from your library, pick video, copy the caption, boom, paste it, and then put the title. So that means if I land on the page, the 9th video, I can easily from that 9th video navigate to the first video.
First video.
And
again.
from first video I can navigate to the second video.
second
Because
one,
there's a link
Yeah.
at the end of the video. That is it.
Wow.
That is it. So it might look stupid, but bro, that's the way. That's what even people, except you are not monetizing your page, that's when you can just continue living 1 hour for them. But once you monetize your page, bro, the more video they watch is more money for you. So now you've been able to bring in this particular person, and you don't want people to enjoy it. Break it down, let them have a taste of it. You write it part 1 in the title dash.
Part 2.
Part 1, part 2. If you see part 4, you might, and you enjoy it, you might likely want to go and watch the part 1.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that is just.
I mean, I when I started my pod, we actually started doing that. We test run it, but we just noticed that some of the videos, sometimes you get traction on part 2, you won't get on part 1. So it was I said, okay, let's go back and uploading straight. When we have more subscribers, then we can go back to the initial stage. But I think whichever way, it's actually it works. It works.
So that is it, Baba. Which other question again?
Is there any government rules or regulation that controls the blog space?
I don't think
the blogging space.
No, there's none.
None.
There's none. For blogging, I know there are some for papers, but there's nothing for now.
Wow.
There's nothing for now. I know there is a lot, but I don't think there is anyone for blog, except you just have to use your common sense, your discretion to know what not to put up, so you don't run into trouble. You understand? So,
but blogging is still very profitable now, even with the advent of social media and how all these things is, right?
The thing is,
I'm asking because I want to go and set up a blog.
once you are solving a problem, or you have anything reasonable to say. Funny thing is, attention on social media is always very high. You see people who post normal video, 1 million views. They'll post ad video at 36,000 views, 5 comments.
Yeah.
On blogs, once you open a blog, you see the banner. Once the banner is catchy, you want to.
What's that? Yeah.
So the amount blog will charge you for 1 week is not what social media. And funny thing, in social media, you can't even keep it there. On blogs, you can decide to say, okay, Makinde, if anybody open any Nigerian-led music page, this is what they should be seeing at the end of every music. I want them to be able to see my own song. I want them to be able to see my banner. I want them to know that Jobless is having a party. So
you just tag it there.
Just put it there. Once they click, it take them to a beautiful page where they can read even more information about the event. So blogging is stupidly profitable for music artists and for brands, because if I post something about Jobless on my Instagram page or my Facebook page, except I have the link or I have to start going through a lot of medias this thing to see that particular one. But on Blogger has a very simple this thing that you can just open the Google and type marking the interview with Jobless, enter, and to bring it out.
Yeah.
So even in the next 10 years, what you did today is still going to be relevant compared to social media that you likely might not see that
again. Yeah.
So sometimes now, all what is happening on social media, some people are now converting into blog content because it can become a source of traffic for them in 5-10 years to come. Yeah. That is it. If I search Google now, Instagram will not come out as my search results. Yeah. So blogging will come up. So now what I say profitable is, what are you doing with your blog? I have a kennel in Osun State, a very big farm for dog. So I brought in a guy, and this guy is a veterinary doctor. So now this guy now is the one taking care of the farm, and he's making a lot of money. He knows how to make fish and all those meal for the dogs to get even fatter, and he knows the kind of drug to administer onto them. So I was paying him, and this guy is steady building a fan base of dog lovers that they believe in him. Like, okay, bro, which kind of drug can I use? So he's now doubling as a consultant, and he's now doubling as a blogger. On his blog, we just write, is your dog having this kind of issues? Okay, hello chief, hope your day is going fine. Can you call? I woke up this morning and I saw my dog with this kind of eyes, and I quickly treated. In case your dog is having any of this problem, these are what you have to use for the dogs. It's profitable. 100%. It's stupidly profitable.
Wow.
100%. Except you don't know how to monetize it.
Is there anything the platform is doing to actually support up and coming?
Which platform?
Naijaloaded.
Apart
from posting them, or like,
if I can tell you for free that if there are 10 people doing it the way I'm doing it, it will be
have
easier
more
on
stars.
It will be easier on the artist, because
wow,
some people just want to milk them dry. Look
True.
at Mohbad. Mohbad came out with because of the competition myself and Badiosha did.
Yes. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Hot Kid came the same time too. Hot Kid did not win, but he was, I think, out of 4. That was the introduction of these guys into the music industry. They've never had any knowing anybody. So assuming I wanted to put him on board, then assuming I have met you and you said, okay, Makinde, maybe Ujekashi, would have run it. But I'm not interested in artists. But I can tell you for free that a lot of artists that pass through Naijaloaded.
A whole lot.
And
a whole lot.
People I don't, even without saying it out, I don't know how people are able to know that, okay, marking, I don't know how they are able to. But in all sincerity, I will just wake up and I will see some mail, Makinde, that thing you did for Zinoliski, please do it for me. And I'll tell them 5 million and I will send one. You understand? So it's just understanding that, in fact, at some point I even started building an apartment that these guys can stay.
Yeah.
All of them want to come to Lekki, and if you hear the amount of money they spend in hotels, now one guy will now harbor them in their house. Maybe all those guys, you don't let me say it. All those guys that spend anyhow, they will now harbor them in their house. Once these guys see food, they smoke, babes they come, then say they carry babe.
They got carried
away.
away.
They lived in music.
They got carried away. Yeah.
They get stupidly carried away, and that's the end. So I now felt, okay, if we can have a low cost kind of accommodation, that would be a studio apartment for them. How much are you paying it out there? 40k, 30k, yeah, 10k, depending on the time you live, 10k. And then a lot of distractions. So, and the music is still lucrative, but to break in is stupidly difficult now.
Because the number of artists.
So it is better for you as an artist to have your money than rely on somebody that has not invested in the music industry
to come and put money on you.
Because once that person drops singles now and they shoot a video and then give you money to promote, if you know Blue, he's out. He's out. It takes only people like David and Olamide to understand that this thing
takes time. Process. Yeah, sometimes.
And once this thing don't pick.
Yeah, I hardly see anybody that blows on one single. Sometimes when you see them,
some of them
blow on one single.
Some people blow on one single, but that's the end.
The one that I even know that when you think, oh, that's his first single, it is when you sit down with him, they will now tell you that, Baba, what you record major, I've seen that whole lot. Wow, Makinde is fun. It's wonderful talking to you.
Junior Boy now, I can tell you for free that he has been singing and it was a remix that even brought him to the limelight. Like they just had to just do him, and they were like, wow, music industry is simple. And it's simple when you have your own money.
Yeah.
You are sponsoring me and you don't understand the business.
It is.
That means I have to keep begging you anytime, every time I have a project before you can drop money. But once you understand that this thing is a process, even when you are spending the money, you won't be too cap. Just spend it. I know I'm building a house.
Then.
So, and I know I have to pay for block, pay for this, pay for this, pay for that, pay for that. That is how music should be.
So based on the platform now and the traction you guys get, do you have like a list of new up and coming that we should watch out for this year?
Yeah, we did
because there are so many of them that have mad numbers. And they are not popular.
We did Naijaloaded Next to Blow in 2021, and it was a voting this thing. So we got all the votes. We got all the vote. Like before you can vote, you as the person that want to vote, you drop your email and phone number. All this thing we got was about 1.9 million votes, and we have up to 10 artists per state. And we're like, okay, we'll do it. But then we had to just cancel that thing because one of the participants in Abuja got killed because of this thing. Yes. So we had to pick two from each state. So there was a guy that was on number 4 that saw that this guy is just getting good numbers, and he was there, and they killed that guy. They stabbed him to death, and we were in talk with his mom, and the mom said, why would they now kill his son now? I was like, so we couldn't carry on with that thing. But bros, there's a lot of things that still need to be done.
Wow.
A lot of things. Like I just want to take my speakers and my team and go to Lagos Island one day, call the DJs and tell them to people should come and freestyle. There are stupid talent in Ikorodu. Go to Agege, go to Alimasho. There's no platform supporting any of them. And 5 years ago, I would have done a seminar and tell all the artists to come and learn one or two. I used to have seminars then 5,000 people on the field, and they will pay 20,000. So music is now there, but people are not well informed. I started a promo company called Giddy Promo in 2 years ago. I actually killed it now, and this thing is as big as MTV, IPTV is. A lot of people, they have money. Don't worry. If you go to Warri, those guys get money. Go to Ibadan, they are making money. All thanks to. Now, if they finish shooting their video, do they even know anybody to reach out to
put them on the map?
They want to pay. They want to pay you to just please play our song on your show or play it on your radio. They want to pay even more than what the company is offering. Or it's supposed to they make more. Still, there's nobody that has a go-to place. Look at distribution. Some people don't even understand the difference between distribution and promotion. So what you just tell you, motivate everyone, Apple Music, and you just sit back and relax and play called Blue Loco. What of the promotion? So the music industry still needs some people that will go back to the basics. That will go back to the drawing board, like they want to just start afresh, and then we'll start taking things again.
So if you want to give us like 3 names to watch out for in 2022, up and coming, based on Naijaloaded traction, who would you say?
I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you that one
privately.
I don't want to say it, but if you
like
want,
the business man,
there are artists that are stupidly. Fireboy, when Fireboy was coming in, SI brought Fireboy into the industry, and they brought him to our office first. But I don't know if I will be able to have pushed him up to
the point he is
so
now.
I'm not angry, but I'm not even feeling it. But the truth is, there are many talents like Fireboy out there that they don't even know anybody. They don't know anybody. So sometimes some of them get frustrated, and that's them. And some of them are still pushing.
Yeah, that's so. And again, there's so many of them that are not really. Yeah.
Baba, if we want drum, if we run at once, brands will come. Don't worry, they will drop money and say, "Take me, take." And funny thing is, people already know the brand Naijaloaded. So
yeah,
I don't. If I want to do anything today, I will do it, and it will still get good tractions.
Yeah, I'll discuss some few things with you. There are some things, and actually, it's for me. It's not even about the money. It's about giving back.
Once people can link you to an artist that blow, once they can validate that you actually
did this for this, yeah.
Jesus, don't worry. You understand? So,
yeah.
I don't want us to say we want to link. What we will do is we want to pick Assuming Badiosha was in Nigeria and we had a very good structure, we'll follow up on that level.
On that, yeah, when those guys
we'll
won,
follow up when those guys won, and we would have had
be the
something on
one,
them,
yeah,
or we would have brought in just the way Big Brother is doing.
a brand, yeah.
Naijaloaded can have something like that, digging out talent. Mohbad did not know anybody in the industry. After the competition, he was the winner. Hot Kid came fourth. Look at Hot Kid, look at Mohbad, look at Lil Fush, look at Zinoliski. All these people, they have their roots from Naijaloaded. But I am more of a content person than a business person. Assuming I was a business person,
You would have.
I would have made some mad money and I would have done some very crazy things. But I'm keeping myself low. No papa, no any. I don't want bad name. The day Instablog posted my house, my younger brother was like, "Hey man, Mama, so we checked all the comments. There was no single bad comment. We say, this guy, back in the, and I was happy. So we can put up streets something and let people. We can do.
I'll let you know. I have a plan. You remember?
We'll announce
we have a plan
every
in
part of Lagos. And then you now start saying those in Ibadan. Telling you they want to pay.
Don't worry about it. Let's finish. We'll clean it up.
You understand? Don't worry. Then you now start seeing people in Ibadan telling you, when are you coming to Ibadan now? You guys come and do it. They want to pay. They want to pay for you to come to Ibadan. And before you know, you start seeing brands saying,
give me the subject if you have.
Naijaloaded is for the street, and these people are digging out talent from the street. Assuming I know how to make noise, I will keep making noise and let people know that, okay, Bella Shmurda passed through Naijaloaded, Pokoli passed through, and this is what. And then you see a lot of people that start working with us.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you are a content and not a business person, there are some things that you will do that I don't know I'm supposed to do.
You just think that it's taking a whole lot of your time and wow. No, I love about. Me and you go discuss some few things before you leave.
No problem,
because I don't even discuss them with you before.
Okay.
Yeah, but we know follow up, but because I wasn't really ready.
Okay.
But I think I'm set for it now.
We need to do it for
the streets, for the industry.
Nobody's supporting those boys. Nobody's supporting them. They don't. Some of them don't even know how to put music on. So with Nigerian distribution, I said what we did in the blogging space, that we open it up and let all these bloggers, because at some point in Nigeria, Sam Clef called me and said, Makinde, you are supposed to be is it liberation or like of the music industry? Like, these people will make artists feel like they are nothing. Yeah. Send your content and then pray. So when Naijaloaded came and people were like, this one is even speaking our language.
Yeah, at least he's open.
We opened it up.
Which one is send your content and pray?
Now, distribution now. Naijaloaded coming in. We want to let the world to understand that when you want to put your song on Apple Music, it's not a rocket science. The way some people are making it look like.
It is not.
So people just want to hope. If they know of something, they want to keep it. But me, what helped me is pulling those updates out. And once it goes out, everybody will smile.
That's it. My brother, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And I know a whole lot of up-and-coming artists are going to learn a lot from this. And they will always want to hear from you time to time. So we're still going to keep having you as much as we can. Thank God, say our house no far to each other. I could just come here and say back in the
No problem, boss.
Yeah. So if your social media handle, if people want to follow you, send DM.
My Instagram is Makinde. No, my Instagram is mankind_.
Yeah, mankind_Naijaloaded. How about Facebook? Same thing.
Facebook is Makinde Aziz.
Yeah, and Naijaloaded is Naijaloaded on every platform. You can always go there. You can send DMs. You can do. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy.
My name is Jobless.